Have to be a bad day, though I am not great. Even though he left me undelivered the night of our date. My buddy is single and he is not doing well. But we'll all feel better at the ringing of our church bell. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times. He will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the down bad patrollees. It doesn't have to be a bad day if they turn you down. If you shoot your shot, Father, and we will be so proud. Just no incels, incest, weird shit with your pets, killing spiders, starting fires, sounding 50 at recess. No begging in the chat, no fedora hats. Don't let your day walk all over you like you are a doormat. No co-leaders, we are great secret keepers. Father will do his best to stop you from being a people pleaser. Come in and have a good time, call him up and get in line. After Father, we all pine communion, but without the wine, we promise it will be just fine, cause he is the divine. This is your sign to join the Down Bad Hotline. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times. He will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the Down Bad Patrollees. Our Father who art in Chicago, bestie be thy name.
Hello, everybody. We're just starting out. I don't know if the notification went out yet, but if you're here before the notification, you're a true homie. Adrian Birdsell and Nesquik. Laser Kitty with the 5-month sub. How do you... be part of the Patreon. Stop giving me your money here. You know the deal. Hi, everybody. Holy shit, everyone's pulling up now. Hello? Okay. Sorry, someone's doing construction above me, and I thought someone was knocking on my door, and I was freaking out for a second. First time here. Well, welcome, Vanny B. Say balls, please. Anything for you, Casper. Hello, Father. Hi, Mom. You don't need to call. You don't have to call me Father. You're my mother. It's a bit weird. Shush. We're not worshiping that hard. Light worship music, not heavy worship music. I seen you. I did find my collar. Yes, I did. Thank you for asking. I also have a big red nose right now, like I'm an alcoholic, like I'm John Travolta. Don't know what that's all about. I think it's allergies. I still have the cat right now, so I think it's getting to me. The mustache does look like mice kissing. Yes, yes, I know. Okay, it's funny. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. We're gonna wait one more minute to open up the lines, and then we'll get going. Fist timer. That's not what you meant to say. Hello, first time stream for me. Love your content. Hi, Sandman. I'm putting together a gaming chair after work. Let's go. Turn up that worship music all the way up. You guys want to get ears? How are your eardrums? What's the name of your church? It's the Church of Down Bad, the congregation. I saw TikTok and now I can't unsee it. The mustache thing, I fucking know, dude. The TikTok story. Oh, awesome. I'm glad that works for a couple people. Baba Booey. First time watching on Twitch. Well, you'll see the stuff that I'm not allowed to post. There's some stuff that I would love to post, but I know TikTok will immediately strike me down. They don't like me, TikTok. They don't like anyone, really, but any, spicy things, they don't let me post those. I think this song would do really well if it was a heavy metal version. They put some heavy drums, some distorted guitar. How do I call? Wow, someone's already calling? Alright.
Call from Lena.
What's your name?
Lena.
Lena, what can I do for you?
Hi.
Hi.
Oh God, I'm panicking now.
You good? Don't worry.
Jesus Christ, I am. Sorry, I have social anxiety, so this is funky.
I have that too, but this is like the best time to call because there's only like 20 people here right now. So you got it. Don't even worry about it.
All right. I'm actually watching your stream right now, so I'm gonna walk into the other room because I can hear my echo.
Okay. Okay.
I am in a lovely relationship with my boyfriend, and I am panicking slightly because I came to the realization that I actually love this man, and
Yeah.
I've only been in a relationship with him for close to 2 months.
Okay.
And I don't know if I should tell him that or not, because I don't want to seem, stupid.
Well, okay. So you have
vibe with what I mean?
How old are you?
I am going into my senior year of high school.
Okay. All right. So you're not. I thought I got a lot of young people calling. You are still young, but you're not as young as you could be, so that's good. I'm gonna snooze the ad break real quick so people can hear your story because it's important that people hear the story. You are not being stupid. It's just something that happens to a lot of people. Like some people have a hard time saying I love you. Some people say it off the rip. Like I tell almost everyone I love them, but it's one of those things where it's just how you feel. And you don't have to, if you're afraid of telling him, if you're afraid of how he's going to react, you don't have to tell him right away. If it's really how you feel, you don't want to scare away the person, but it's not your fault that you feel that way. Like, don't feel bad that you think you're absolutely in love with this kid. Have you had a boyfriend before?
Yeah, that one wasn't exactly the best one because,
Right.
I'm not going to lie. My ex-boyfriend, that relationship did not go well because this man openly told me that he sympathized with the Nazis. So you can imagine how that ended.
Immediately, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
immediately, I was like, "Yeah, dude, this isn't gonna work."
So
that was a year and a half ago.
You might have rose-shaded glasses for any other person that walks by because literally everything's better than a Nazi. However, in the situation you're in, it's okay to feel the way you feel. It's just that 2 months, I would say, is a little early to say that. But hold it in a little bit. You don't have to blab it out. But when the time is right, you can say it. It's not. I don't believe in the boy has to say it first or anything like that. But you're not gonna. If you get scared away, if you're at like the 5-month mark and you say that, even the 4-month mark, then he might say like I don't feel comfortable saying that yet, and that's fine. But just it's how you feel. Don't feel bad about how you feel. People get love dumped. What's that called? Whenever what's it? Love bombing? You're not love bombing. It's just how you feel. You're not trying to manipulate him by saying that. You're obviously afraid of saying that, which is a good sign because you don't want him to think you're clingy. But take your time for yourself. Feel the way you feel, and then I would say wait 4 months. And then by that point, he might say it already. So don't even worry about it.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Let's get it. I'm happy for you. I'm happy you're not dating a Nazi, and I wish the best for you, all right?
You too. Have a good day, Father.
You too. Bye-bye. The term Nazi sympathizer is so funny to me. It puts such a human spin on Nazis. Oh, the sympathy I have for those poor, poor boys. Those poor, poor Nazis. Don't clip that. Don't take that out of context. But it's a ridiculous thing to say. It's a ridiculous way to live. My first time on a live. Welcome. Just got back and heard Nazi. What else about? She dated a Nazi. I said I love you after 2 weeks. It just depends. It all depends. And if she's nervous about it, you don't have to fucking push it.
Call from Summer.
Hi, Summer. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
You've called before, right?
No, I actually haven't.
Oh.
This is my first time in a...
We had another. Oh no, we had a girl named May, and she was also spunky and had a good attitude. And you seem like you have a good attitude. I'm just getting my months mixed up. What can I do for you, Summer?
So, I have a little bit of a predicament.
Okie doke.
And I need your advice.
Okie doke.
So, I have this guy.
Right.
Who we'll call guy number 1.
Oh God, that's a great way to start a story, Summer.
He had a crush on me, and he's cute, so I was like, okay, sure. And we dated for a little bit. But he is 4,000 miles away.
4,000?
Yes.
Are you in America?
Yeah, I'm in America.
Is he in America?
No.
I was gonna say I didn't even. How big's America? I don't think it's 4,000 miles across, is it? It must be. It's pretty big.
No, he's all the way over in the United Kingdom.
Okay, makes sense. All right, so we got that going for you.
So I was like, oh, this is sweet. It's fine because, it's not too serious or anything.
Right.
But then here's the thing. Is there was another guy, the guy number 2. This guy goes to my school. Okay?
Okay.
And he was like, hey, by the way, I have a crush on you. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And, he's cute. Yeah, sure. But I was like, I'm in a relationship, and I don't think that's a smart idea.
Yeah.
But now all of my friends are telling me it's a long-distance relationship. You've only dated him for, 3 months, and you have so much more connection with this guy. So my question for you is, do you think I should stay with my current relationship, or do you think I should chase after this other man?
Well, first of all, it's not chasing after. I mean, he's already chasing after you, so it's a pretty easy pick. You're not like a cheetah taking down a gazelle. It's more like a elephant stomping on a mouse. But in the sense
True.
of the situation you're in, and this is going to sound mean, but I'm going to say let's live in reality. I mean, the internet's fun, but how old are you?
I'm 17.
Okay, logistically speaking, as a 17-year-old, going back from forth between the UK, I mean, plane tickets aren't cheap, and
No.
and this is the time of your life to make mistakes. I'm not saying breaking up with this guy would be a mistake, but this is the time to start dating and really figure out what you're looking for, and that's not going to happen over the internet. It's not. It's all pleasantries over the internet, because if you don't want to talk to him, if you're all pissed at him, you can just walk away. It's good to develop relationship skills now, and there's a kid who likes you in real life. And I'm not saying this kid in the UK is anything worse, but it would be better to do the real thing.
Okay.
And I feel bad for the UK kid. Maybe you can reconnect later in your college years when you study abroad. That'd be fun. But right now, focus on what's in front of you. One in the hands worth two in the bush.
I'm just so scared because I know that this UK kid is so madly in love with me. He tells me every day. He's had 2 exes before me, and he tells me every day he's never felt like this before, and he just wants to be with me, and he wants to fly over to me, and he just wants to do anything. And I'm like, that's sweet.
It's also a red flag. That's also a red flag. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's a little bit. We just talked about love bombing. I mean, that sounds like a serial dater. That sounds like a serial monogamous.
You're right.
I mean, that's just it's
just friends though.
Well, people get addicted to the honeymoon phase. And if he's had 2 exes before this, and then the honeymoon phase is fucking fun because you're just dating and you're like, oh my god, I like this person so much. There's no flaws. That starts to fade. The drug in your brain starts to fade, and that I don't know if the chat agrees with me, but I think that's definitely a red flag. I'm not trying to make you think this guy's a bad person. I'm just saying that's a red flag, and I'm saying that you should probably, I don't think that's gonna go anywhere. You're 17, and you're not, this is when you date people that you're not. Maybe it'll work out, but this is more about living in the moment and just having fun and having someone you care about in your life. And that a face over the internet's pretty tough.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
No problem. I wish you the best of luck and be nice about it. Just tell them it's not going to work out. And the best thing about long distance relationships is that to that degree, I'm not talking a couple hours away, to that degree, when it falls apart, it's kind of understood why. You know what I mean? It's we tried, but this is.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous in the first place. So it's one of the easiest breakups to do.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem. Bless your heart.
Bye.
Bye. 2 in the bag. 2 girls. 2 girl callers? Fuck yeah. We got a well, I was going to say bigendered. What's the correct term? Oh, we're at 300,000. I keep saying 1,000. We're at 300 viewers. Hi, guys. My Twitch is delayed. I thought we were at 28 this whole time. Hello,
Call from
Sean?
Sean, is this the Sean? Is this Sean I've talked to recently?
This is Shaw. This is the one you talked to a while back one time.
Okay, there's a lot of Seans. How do you spell your Sean? Is it the Irish Sean or is it the
No,
American?
it's not Sean. It's Shaw. There's no N.
Right. Okay.
It's the one with no N. Yeah.
All right. So what's up, bud?
So a while back, I told you I was going to talk. I was just hang out with this girl, and I did. It went great. We've been hanging out for a while. We've been doing a lot of stuff together. Eventually I told her that I liked her, and she told me that she also likes me. But the problem is, her dad is like strict when it comes to dating.
Right.
So we both really want to date, and like we both, really like each other, and it's going great. These past like 2-3 weeks have been amazing. But her dad doesn't want her to date until she turns 16, which is in February.
Oh, bro. Listen, so here's the thing. I think the best course of action is to wait. Because we've all read Romeo and Juliet, right?
Yeah.
And when it's forbidden love, it's fun, but it ends in tragedy. And if that dad finds out that you two are dating before the date he gave, you're never going to be in the picture again. Even if he starts letting people date, he's not going to be like, okay, you can start dating that boy again. Like, he's going to be like, that's a no, because that kid's a little piece of shit. You can date other dudes that I respect. So tell her and be like, listen, I'm willing to wait. That's even cuter. Like, being like I don't want to disrespect your dad's wishes. We can, like, fake, school date where it's just you're really flirtatious to each other, but, like, keep yourself in the pocket, be the number one card at the top of the deck, but wait it out, because I know you're young, but that's not a lot of time, my guy. That's not a lot. Just wait a summer, you're good.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she'll respect that decision, and it's smart to do. I don't think you're going to lose out on this at all.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
I always say that there's two things you can't argue with, and it's parents and religion. If the religion says you can't date, you can't beat God, and if the dad says you can't date, the dad always can beat your ass, and if he can't, he can buy a gun. So nothing worth arguing there.
All right.
All right?
All right.
Bless your heart,
Thank you.
my son. Have a good one.
Yep.
Can't beat God. God, I've tried.
Call from
Mads.
Mads, how you doing?
to accept.
Hey, I came to give you an update.
Who are you?
I was here. I was the one who gave the kid the tattoos.
Right.
Okay, so I have a little bit of an update. I took your advice.
Well, give a little summary of the story you told last time. Just a little one.
Okay, so my friend left me at a house with this dude that I had only met like one time before. We messed around, and then he was like, "We just want to be friends." And then you told me to ignore him.
Right.
And I decided, and I did ignore him, but then I found out he got a girlfriend in the days that I was ignoring him.
Okay.
So that's just an update. He's out of the picture. I still kind of want to be his friend because we have a lot of mutual friends, but
yeah.
If it's going to be awkward and weird, then I don't really care either way. It's more up to him.
Well, it's also, that is like, especially in the dynamic of a woman and a man, like a man doing that shows that he was casting a wide net and it was taking what he could get. So, like, it probably was beneficial that you didn't date him.
Yeah. And his new girlfriend is apparently also older than him, so apparently he just has a type for older women, and that's sort of what he was going for.
What's the age difference between you two?
I'm a year older than him.
Yeah. How old are you?
17.
That's just so funny for you to call it an older woman. I mean, it's true.
It's just, that's how his friends that I'm also friends with described it.
It's just it's wicked funny to be like, ooh, an older woman. And it's just a 1 year difference.
Well, when you're both in high school, someone who's in a grade above you is considered older than you. Like, that's how you see it.
It's comical to look back on it, but if I was a sophomore dating a senior, everyone would be like, ooh, exotic. Like, it's a big deal, but it's just funny looking back on it. Just like a year difference, like, it's just so non-monumental. But anyway, I'm glad it's going well. I'm glad you got to practice tattooing, and I think you dodged a bullet here. So I'm glad to hear you're mentally okay.
I hope I dodged a bullet, but if I ever end up after he doesn't have a girlfriend anymore, if anything ends up happening again, you'll get an update.
Okay, I'm here for
promise.
that. I love the mess. I'll take the mess. All right.
I love mess. It's okay.
All right. Bless your heart, my daughter.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. 3 girls, 1 guy? What is going on today? I love it. I love it. Keep saying that the Google caller is unavailable. You are calling when I'm talking to somebody. Or it's bugging out because I have so many callers. Like today, I'm already at 1,000 callers. So just keep trying.
Call from.
This is John.
To
John.
accept, press.
How you doing, bud?
Hello. You see, I have a bit of a predicament that I'm in right now. I hate to say it, but I'm in a major predicament.
All right.
So here's what it is. First off, I'm 17. I'm
Got
going into my senior year of college. Or not college. High school.
I was
Senior
like,
year of high school.
damn, you're
Sorry.
smart.
I'm a little nervous, you
You're
know.
one of those
I know.
masochists.
No, I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart. But yeah, going into my senior year of high school.
Right.
And I have 4 younger siblings, right? And one of my sisters has this friend, right? And I'm the oldest, right? And she happens to be 15, right? So, you know, the age difference. I guess you can kind of see where this is going. She likes me, like, a lot. And it's very, very obvious. And she's not hiding it at all whatsoever. Mm-hmm. And, like, so I met her about a year and a half, 2 years ago. So at the time, I was, like, 16. She was, like, 13, around there, right? And our birthdays are pretty close, right? Like, she's, like, her birthday is, like, a week before mine.
Right.
But, you know, I'm still, like, 2-3 years older than her. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going into my senior year. She, like, was a freshman, pretty sure going into sophomore year. And I started to, you know, develop feelings, right? As you do, because I'm a dumb 17-year-old who got his heart broken, like, a while ago. And I don't know how to do this in a healthy way.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know what to do, because I don't know if I should pursue it, wait till she's 18. I don't want it to be grooming. So, like, I just don't know what to do.
It's so much better to leave this alone. At the end of the day, like, let's say, you know, like, she's coming on to you, you're not grooming and all that. Like, one, people are gonna talk, and it's gonna be a bad look. And regardless, this is your friend's little sister?
Yeah. No, my sister's friend.
Oh, god damn, I thought you were gonna say your sister's sister, and I was like, what is going on?
No.
But
I'm a little smarter than that, I'd like to say.
Regardless, don't do it. Like, something else. You're a senior in high school. Something else is gonna come along. This is what's in front of you. It was served to you, but you know, you got served McDonald's. Let's go to a steakhouse. Like, this is not.
You got a point.
Don't do it. I get where you're coming from, because you know, you're about to be 17, 18. You're fully thinking with your penis right now. Like, there's no real thought behind this besides.
Oh,
the fact
yeah,
that you're like, a girl's into you and you're excited about it, but it's not worth it. Don't do it. And like, I promise you, within 6 months, you'll have something else on the table. I promise you.
I understand. Thank you, Father, for your.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Bless your heart.
Thank you.
Bomb defused. Good evening. Hello, name I cannot pronounce. Sorry about she's off limits. See? We got him out of there. All right? I did my best. Stay focused, bro. Good luck. Oh, sorry. People can send me bits. McCreeler with the 7 bits in total. 7 cents. Love that. Love the 7 cents. Twitch gets 6 of those, but if you want to give me Patreon, if you want to do that, get special things. Just check it out. Link in Linktree.
Call from.
Aiden.
Aiden, how we doing, bud?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. What's up?
Good. All right. So I have a story that I want to tell you, which is kind of crazy. So I was dating this girl for a bit, and it was kind of getting serious, I guess, like at least for sure as a high school relationship would be. And one day she just got like really sick.
Right.
And I felt bad, so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go to her house and bring her favorite candy. But the problem was her mom didn't like me going over there when she wasn't there. So I was just like, I'm gonna stop by, drop it off real quick, and I did. And I went over there and I dropped off the candy. I was there for like 10 minutes because she wanted soup. I made her soup, and then I left. The only problem though was I guess her neighbors found out I was there, and I got in trouble. And I wasn't allowed to go to her house for a while. And I'm like, well, that sucks. Like, and her mom eventually forgave me. The only problem was though, she became really distant with me. And after that happened, I found out that like a couple days later that she was like starting to have sex with like my best friend, and then she broke up with me afterwards.
Jesus, bro, what a fucking turn that was. I mean, don't bury the lead
Yeah.
that hard. God damn, I was not ready for that.
Yeah. It was definitely a surprise.
Well,
and of course, it was right.
No, go ahead, keep going.
I was just saying, it was like right before finals week, and I saw him at school. All my friends are telling me about it, and I'm like, oh, I know very well that, and they just kept bringing it up to me.
So, couple things. One,
Yeah.
the way you told the story, I don't want you to think you had any blame in this. I mean, you were stupid for doing what you did, because you don't do that because whatever the parents think, just do what the parents say, because there's no, like I said, like there was a dumb little thing you did that was sweet, but even then, like it created distance between you two. But that is not the reason she did that. She did that because she's a bad person. It's not like you like, oh no, there's a little distance. Then she's like, well, what am I to do? I need a shoulder to cry. Like, no, she was a piece of shit and she cheated on you. That sucks. But I always say, you're in high school. What are you in?
Yeah, I'm in 10th grade.
Okay, yeah. High school is where we cut the grass and burn the snakes. Whereas that dude was a snake in the grass. He didn't give a shit. That's what's going to happen. Like I always say, my senior year, my friend group was an entirely different group of people. You find out who your real friends are. Not a real friend, and I'm sorry it happened this way, but I was also cheated on in high school. I went to an all-boys school, so it wasn't that public. But at the end of the day, it still hurts. People still know, and you feel shameful for it, even though it's not your fault at fucking all. So that being said, you're going to get over this. You're talking about it pretty openly and pretty confidently, which is already a huge step. I mean, you have emotional maturity beyond your ages, which is good. But it's going to hurt. Going to have to hurt for a little bit. But it's not your fault. Like the scene in Good Will Hunting. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
You got to understand that. None of this is your fault.
And yeah, I think one big reason why it kind of happened is because I'm a lot younger than she is. Because I'm young for my grade. Like, while I'm currently leaving 9th grade, I'm 14. But she's like almost 17.
Well, good for you.
Like, she's 16.
Good job
And
shooting
I feel
up.
like that had a big reason to do with it, too, though.
It didn't, dipshit. It didn't. Why are you putting any blame on yourself right now? It's the way your brain's rationalizing it, and that's natural. But there's no blame in this. People, if you get cheated on, even if you're the biggest piece of shit in the world, if you get cheated on, it's not your fault. That's just someone who couldn't handle the relationship, or they didn't know how to break up with you, or they didn't have any emotional maturity, or they're just a bad person. None of this is your fault, my guy. Don't put it on yourself. Because next time you start talking to a girl, you're going to feel like you don't have the self-worth to be treated correctly or whatever, which is not how it is. That's how people get stuck in shitty relationships over and over again, because they keep getting treated like shit and they think it's okay because they're not worth it or whatever the fuck. Your brain is always going to come up with excuses why it happened. It happened because she sucked. It didn't happen because you're any worth less than any other man on the street. All right?
All right. Thank
Please.
you, Father.
I'm literally not even trying to pump your tires, but like that's just how it is. Like do not think you're worth less. You just got played, and that sucks, but it has nothing to do with you.
All right.
All right?
Thank you. So,
No problem, bud. Just go to bed, look in the mirror, and say that mantra like 5 times. It's cheesy, but like, I'm worth it, fuck her. I'm worth it, fuck her. And then go to bed. Okay?
okay.
All right. Bless your heart, my son.
Thank you.
Pump your tires? You never heard that term before? Hype someone up. You pump the tires. Hi, Father. You're looking absolutely amazing today. Doing God's work. Keep how. Thank you.
Call from
Gabe.
Gabe, how you doing?
Oh, hey, I wasn't expecting to actually get a call. Hey, so I'm in a bit of a thing. So this is a girl I like in my class, right? And so for the end of for the graduating class of 8th grade and 7th grade, they did this dance. And so I went to this dance, and I was just messing around with my friends, and this girl I like pulled me up to dance. And we dance, and it's this really intimate thing, and, we lock eyes and it's all that stuff. And then I'm like, my heart's beating, I'm like going through all that, and then I sit back down, and then like, must have been 5-10 minutes later, I see her dancing with this other guy.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact she likes this guy. And I know that guy likes her, but she also danced with me as well, so I'm not sure if I should, like, leave her or I should try and, like, I don't know. It's confusing.
Compete? You want to try and compete for this girl?
I don't know. I really don't. I want to compete for her, but I know I'm going to lose. That's the thing.
Okay, well, I wouldn't go into it with that mentality, but in these kind of competitions, no one's a winner. Like, she should be going for someone she wants. The situations where there's like it's the Bachelorette, that never works out. Because then when you two compete and whoever wins, right? Say you win, but then it's open to the next best bidder, in the sense that like you woo her over with some romantic gesture and you beat him up or whatever cartoon show bullshit you want to do. But then it's whoever impresses her next gets her. And I guess that's how some women operate and some relationships operate, but it's not a healthy one, and it's not the one you want to be in. So let her do what she wants. It hurts because, you know, you had that romantic middle school big dance, locking eyes. It's cute. But be happy that happened in the first place. It's sweet that it happened. Emotions running wild. But high school's coming up. Don't worry about this crazy bullshit. It's not worth it.
All right. Thank you.
No problem, dog. Have a good one.
You too.
Hi, Banani. You haven't been here in a while, Joy. Oh, Cupcake Killers, thank you for the regular subscription. Thank you so much. If you want to give me my money and get something out of it, I suggest subscribe to the Patreon. We do special streams every week, except for this week. Sorry about that. We do shout-outs, and you have access to a special Discord where we all chat all the time. Whoops, wrong button.
Call from
Isaiah.
What's your name?
Malik.
Malik, what can I do for you, bud?
Well, I got a story that kind of is gonna make me look like an asshole, honestly, if I can be honest.
Okay.
So basically, it's still kind of hard to say. I was talking to my best friend's sister, for a while, and it was going like okay. He found out about it, but it was like casually talking. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like anything serious.
Sure.
Right? And basically, like, he went on a college tour, and
wait, can you turn down the stream in the background? You're echoing.
Oh, okay, sorry. Like, okay, so he went on a college tour, right?
Right.
And we kind of hooked up in the middle of that, and he felt like when he got back, I was kind of like disrespecting him, but we've all been like childhood friends a bit. So it's like, in my opinion, it's not that bad.
Right.
But he saw it as like a sign of disrespect. And like, we have a large friend group. So it's just, I don't know. I just need advice.
You fucked up. That's the advice. You shouldn't have done that. That is extremely disrespectful, my guy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's I mean, like, there's no, I mean, learn from your mistakes. That's the end of it. But there's no making up after that, dude. You banged his sister. That's number one thing you don't do to the boys, my guy. It's like that and banging the girlfriend. They're equally as bad.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
you
right.
goofed. I mean, learn from your mistakes. College or the end of high school is coming up. You'll be fine. But egg on your face, my guy. Learn from this.
But, like, do you think he should be that mad?
Yes, he should be furious. He should probably beat the shit out of you, honestly.
But, like, yeah, but you got okay, I'm not giving you full context. Like, we've all been friends for, like, years.
That makes it so much worse. What are you talking about?
But she like hit me up. It's
yeah,
not like
whatever.
It's not like I was like on the prowl. Like,
you're supposed to have some self-discipline in these situations. The context made it worse. You shouldn't be doing these things. There's no excuse. You're out. You lost. It's over.
But, okay. All right. So, and maybe I'm just once again just not taking your advice, but. Would it be stupid to try to pursue a relationship with her?
Are you a senior?
No. This happened like 2 years ago. I'm 19.
Oh. I mean, if you want to...
But he's still like very upset.
Yeah, well, if you pursue a relationship with her, it's going to be constant conflict with her fucking brother that she lives with.
You have a point.
Use your noodle. Yeah, why you not? Are you? I'm gonna assume you're not dumb. There's a lot of options out there.
I'm not, but I actually care about her to a certain extent.
Yeah. I care about my cousin. Not gonna boop her.
It's not the same thing.
Regardless.
The correlation was not there with that one.
Well, I'm saying that it's as off limits. You shouldn't be doing this in the first place. Keep your eyes open. There's other people out there. This is not worth it.
All right. Thank you, Father.
No problem, son. Bless your heart. Do better. I'm putting that on TikTok. Dipshit. Are you kidding me? That call made me sleepy. Hello, Father. It's Country Boy Tucker checking in on fellow Tucker. No problem, bud. I appreciate that the Hick Tucker is talking to the Northerner, the Yankee Tucker. That person just hung up. Let me fix my screen. Oh, I got Jimmy Neutron here right now. Got a blast. My brother invited me to his friend's art display, so we're going a 3-hour road trip together. I'm really excited. Oh, that's fun.
Call from
Sam, how we doing, bud?
I'm doing all right. How you doing today?
Good. What can I do for you?
So I feel a little out of place calling in here and all these younger kids in here.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, yeah. That's the extent. We had a couple like 40-year-old people, but usually 25 is the oldest we get here. So, yeah.
Okay. So I feel like I got a pretty decent handle on what I'm doing. I just needed sort of a second opinion
on
what's been going on for the past week. Went out recently with my buddy, went to the bar, ended up meeting with my ex's best friend. My ex I was with for about 3 years, really got close to the family and everything. A lot of stuff went down on a Friday night, and a lot of drama happened. But essentially, I ended up getting a Facebook message from her father the next day, essentially saying, hey, I didn't know that you like to hang out at this bar. Next time I have friends that go there, next time I'll know, and I'll see you soon, which sort of freaked me out a little bit,
yeah,
to say the least. And I felt like I sent back just a simple, respectful message of, we've been apart for a long time, me and his daughter, and I don't think really anything needs to be said. I don't want any part of the drama that happened the night before.
Right.
And I thought that was about it, until he just sent back a slightly more just ominous winky face emoji. And some of my friends said, oh, just don't go over there anymore. And some people were like, oh, we'll just go there with a bunch of people, not worry about it. So I'm sort of trying to go back and forth between the two because I like where I went. I like the people that I met there. But at the same time, I kind of...
How tall are you? How tall are you?
How tall am I?
Yeah.
6'2".
Yeah, okay. Get you and your buddies there. This guy needs an ass kicking. This guy used to fight in his high school and college days, and he doesn't know he's an old man now, and that he can get his fucking ass whooped by a bunch of young guys if he needs it. There's a lot of guys like that out there. You see a lot of clips of it on Reddit and shit where these like big guys come up to like kids, and they think they haven't had their ass kicked in a long time. Like, this guy wants to fucking try something. Get you and your boys together. And I'm not saying start anything. I'm just saying you can defend yourselves if he wants to try and fucking start shit over something that has nothing to do with him.
Don't start it, but finish it. I respect that.
100%. I mean, like, he should not be sending threats over Facebook. The winky face, like, this cocky asshole. Like, that. Be careful. Someone could pull a gun. You don't want that shit to go down. But
obviously,
at the end of the day, you know, if it gets to that point where they have a gun, bring some pepper spray just in case they start pulling bullshit. Because pepper spray is the best way to fucking take a situation down to a zero. Because you can't fight through pepper spray. Pepper spray is one of the worst fucking things that can happen to somebody.
Yeah.
If it gets to the point where they start bringing out weapons, just spray and run. But besides that, if they want to throw some fisticuffs, I'm sure you can handle it. I'm sure your boys can, you know, have a little scrap.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
He's the one sending threats. Fuck him.
Yeah. No,
yeah. You did nothing wrong. You just got into a little fight, a spat with an ex, and that's just how it goes. Like, if he's gonna be big, he can feel big.
All right. Well, appreciate the confidence boost.
No problem, dog. You got it. Plus, I mean, hopefully he's shorter than you, which is so. Watching a dad like poke some dude's chest that's way taller than him, it's like, what do you think? You got? I think even if you don't know how to fight, you got reach on him. Just put your hand on his fucking forehead and hold him at bay. Like, what is he gonna fucking do? You know?
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
No problem, Doug. Wish you the best of luck.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. He has no right to fucking talk to him like that. Don't start stuff, just make sure you have insurance. Father said, let's fight. What happened to make Dad mad at him? I missed that bit. And they just got into a fight with his ex. A little scrap.
Call from.
Trevor.
To accept, press 1.
What's your name?
Trevor.
Trevor, what can I do for you, bud?
Thank you.
Hey.
I'm super nervous right now. I didn't think I'd get through. Okay,
Don't worry about it, dog. You got it.
So I'm 18, and about 11 days ago, I broke up with my girlfriend. And I know you get a lot of stuff about people asking you
How to
what
forget.
to do after a breakup, how to get over it. But I'm asking because we were really good together for 7 months. It was as perfect as a relationship as you could get. There was hardly any arguments. There was we had our ups and downs as normal.
Yeah, it was
But
working out.
It was both of our first relationships, and we just graduated high school. We're both going into college, and about 11 days ago, she told me that she wanted to be independent and go to college by herself without having a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And she said it wasn't anything to do with me or my character or anything. And I was wondering if she wants to be friends and feelings for her. I don't know if I should stick with her or not, and maybe see if it works out later or not, or
Listen.
if I should just be friends.
What she did to you is what I would suggest you do to her if you were still dating. College is going to change your life, and you're going to be happy you're single while you're there. I'm not going to say you're going to slut around. You might, but you seem like a good guy, and you're going to be looking for a relationship. But this is when you start figuring out who you are and what you want, and you can work on yourself a little bit. And in terms of staying friends with her, you can try that, but I would say for at least 6 months, kind of give her space, because you're going to be thinking about her a lot, like you already are right now. It's only been a few days and it hurts. It's going to hurt for a little bit longer than that. But distance will help you out through the situation. It'll keep your eyes open for other partners instead of just thinking about her every night, looking up at the ceiling, laying on your pillow. Give it some distance. She's still a great person. You're both great people. It was a very nice way to break up. It's what's going to happen, because I bet you if you were still dating in college, by Thanksgiving it was going to be over anyways. That's usually how it goes. You don't want to be dating the person you were dating in high school. It almost, talk to any college senior. No one's still dating the person they were dating in high school. It's just how it goes. So, that being said, don't feel bad about what happened. It was going to happen regardless. And in the sense of, maybe on Christmas vacation, try and reconnect, ask her how things are going, stuff like that. But for the meantime, focus on yourself, feel the pain, eat some ice cream, talk to the boys, work it out. But this is just how things go. This is one of the worst parts about going into senior year. You start losing friends, or freshman year, you start losing friends, and you lose your girlfriend or boyfriend. That's the tough part. The fun part is figuring out who you are and what's coming next. And that's going to happen real soon to you.
Thank you.
No problem, Doc. I'm telling you, you'll see kids that are dating freshman year in the dorms, and they're hands in the face in the hallway screaming at their phones because they're just so fucking frustrated because shit's falling apart. It's better it happens now. I'm telling you.
All right. Thank you.
No problem, Doc. Bless your heart. This stream is going to have so many TikTok clips. So many good questions. It's the power from the G Fuel? What? Oh, yeah, it's powder. From my G Fuel juice. Gone. Call from.
Call from H.
H, how you doing?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm here to ask for some advice
Sure.
on a semi-trivial situation, but I really just wanted an unbiased opinion.
Okay.
So to give some background on the situation, I met a guy about a year and a half, maybe a little bit more. We met through a really mutual best friend of ours, and we both thought each other were really cool. And we hung out a lot for like the next like following months, and I decided to ask him out, and we started dating. We dated for about 10 months, and it was a really good relationship. He was a really good partner to me, and I would like to say that I was a really good partner to him, and I would hope that he would agree. Unfortunately, we had to break up due to personal reasons.
Okay.
But we both wanted to stay friends with each other because we thought, one, we were really cool people, and two, we were part of like the same friend group kind of. We were all
Right.
really good friends with each other. But obviously, since we just broke up, we wanted to give each other space.
Mm-hmm.
That was about 4 months ago. And a few days ago, I messaged him. I was like, hey, how are you doing? And we had like a really nice, basic conversation. And I kind of like got down to it. I was like, hey, would you be interested in like playing games sometime or like watching something? Because that's what we did before we were dating and while we were. And he was like, yeah, of course. However, this is where it gets a little bit, not complicated, but like where I'm kind of in a predicament. I'm not sure if it's like worth it to try to rebuild a friendship with him, I guess.
Why not?
I'm not trying to like complicate things because like he's like a really like simple person, and I just don't want to like create any unnecessary drama. Like even though I'm just trying to be friends with him, I'm not trying to mess things up for him right now because it seems like he's doing really well.
Yeah.
Like without me, I guess, and I don't want to.
Well, have the conversation. I know that's the tough part, but it's either you leave him alone or you ask him like, hey, I don't want to ruin anything, and I don't want to like kick up dust of our last relationship, and I don't want to make you confused, and I don't want to do all this shit to you. Like I just want to be friends again, and if you can handle it, that's fine. But if not, I fully understand. Like think about this, let him sleep on it. But that's the best case scenario, because if you don't want to go into it and be like, maybe I won't hurt him, that's as bad as hurting him. It's better to have the conversation.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye. Just a rapid-fire show today. We've gone through so many calls. Simple person. That sounds like a backhanded compliment. Well, I'm sure she means like a sweet guy.
Call from
Valentina.
Valentina, how we doing?
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. What's going on?
Okay, so I remember I called you some months ago. You probably don't remember what happened.
No, I don't.
Yeah. So I called about this boy on my bus. I know it's kind of embarrassing, but now I just want. Sorry.
You good?
Yeah. So you know how I talked about how he was like really lonely?
Right.
Yeah. So basically, I discovered that his friends is like some really weird people.
Yeah, that's usually what happens to the outcasts. They find each other.
Yeah, but like their friends are kind of popular, and one of my friends was friends with one of them, and he was like really weird. So I kind of just like backed up on him.
Mhm.
But you know, I still wanted to talk to him because like he was the most quiet one. But since I'm kind of shy, I decided to ask for his number on the last day of school.
Right. I suggest people do that. I think that's a good plan because it can't go back. If it goes wrong, you can walk out of there. So.
Yeah, and I'm moving states, so it wouldn't really happen anything, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I gave him a letter because, you know, I didn't want to talk, and it was, like, raining outside, and it would just be, like, easier.
Right.
But the thing is, I got so nervous, I gave him the wrong number.
The wrong number?
I confused the 3 first digits with my mom's
Oh,
number.
my God.
Yeah, and then now I kind of feel bad because what if he thinks that I was, like, joking?
Yeah, you should definitely DM him on something. I'm sure he's on social media, isn't he?
I tried to find through his, like, Instagram and, like, everywhere, but I couldn't find it. And I asked my friend
because I was going on a trip on like the last week of school. Because like in my school, the last day is just for classes, and then the last week is just for testing.
Right.
And I did all my tests, and then but she said she couldn't give it to him because he never went to school.
Well,
so,
I think he just messed up.
Good.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's confused as all hell as to why you did that, but this is you just created a Joker arc. You just created a villain, and that's just a whoopsie. I guess you just took a dump at someone's life and then left, which is fun. It's a fun story to tell, but you goofed. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I wouldn't be too worried about it, but at least you tried to shoot your shot. That's good practice.
Yeah.
You messed up majorly, but you tried.
Yeah, I tried.
That's all we ask for here at the Down Bad Patrol Hotline.
Of course.
All right, Valentina.
Well,
do better next time. Do better next time.
Oh, I will. Thank
Okay.
you, Father.
No problem. Bless your heart. Goober. Just a whoopsie. An automobile and whoopsie daisen. Ugh. It's hot in my fucking room. Is my AC on? I hope it is. Or I just have a fever. Ooh, international.
Call from
Alex.
Alex?
Hi.
Hi, it's Father Tug.
Oh, yeah, I did not expect to get in.
Welcome.
I don't speak English that well either.
Okay.
So I like this boy.
Mhm.
And he's my best friend's cousin.
Okay.
And he said that he likes me, but he's scared that she's not okay with it. But she told us both that she's okay with it.
Okay. Well, it's up to him. At the end of the day, if he's too afraid of hurting her feelings, even if she says she's okay with it, I would say if she gave you the okay, that's on her if she's actually not okay with it. But at the end of the day, it's up to him. He has to make his decision. You should let him know that she said she's okay with it. But at the end of the day, you just gotta, balls in his court.
Yeah, she told us both that she's okay with it.
Well, then, I would say go for it, but it's up to him.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you're doing anything wrong if you date him.
No, I know I'm not.
Okay, then yeah, take your shot. Go for it.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Where are you from?
Norway.
Norway?
Yeah.
Cool. I have a fan in Norway. All right, thank you so much. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye. The Norwegian. I think of Skyrim when I think of Norway. Herka Durka. Bark, bark, bark. My last name's Lindgren. That's Swedish. But I'm just a mutt.
Call from
Faye?
Faye, how we doing?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, you're on.
So I've got this problem, and it's about this person I used to be friends with.
Okay.
So we got tickets to the My Chemical Romance concert that's happening here.
Hell yeah.
It's in October, but I just got out of a relationship and we got really drunk together.
Mm-hmm.
And we had sex. And then afterwards he told me he had a girlfriend, so we stopped talking.
Okay.
And so now I'm like, do I ask for my ticket? Do I just send him a PayPal request?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I want to go, but if I have to go with him, I'm not going to.
Yeah. So I would ask for the PayPal request.
Okay.
Because especially with he's gonna want to put this. I'm not gonna tell you to extort him, but you could probably get more than a PayPal request. I'm just saying he's gonna want to put this under the rug as much as possible because he's a piece of shit. So you'll get your money. You ask him for the money back,
Yeah.
he'll give you the money. Don't worry about that.
All right.
And plus, this is one of those things where it might be messy if the girl finds out, but you did nothing wrong. He didn't tell you. You didn't know. You could tell her that. She might still be upset. Of course, she's still gonna be upset, but At
Oh,
the end
I already told her, and that was like a whole thing.
Good. Get the money. Get the money.
Okay.
Don't let that motherfucker run away with your ticket. That's My Chemical Romance, motherfucker. That's not cheap.
Yeah. No.
All right? Get the money.
All right. Thank you.
Bless your heart.
Thanks.
I love My Chemical Romance. To all the youngins in here, My Chemical Romance, if you don't know who they are, go listen to them. They're fantastic. They're an emo band. Emo rock band. They rock hard. They shred. They're gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books.
Call from
Jeremy.
Jeremy, how you doing?
Oh shit. Good, and you?
Good, thanks. What can I do for you?
So I'm in this situation
Got it.
where I've been friends with this girl for the past 4 years since high school.
Mhm.
She got a boyfriend. I kind of like, I'm not a homewrecker because done that, got cheated on by the girl. I was like, never doing that again.
Got it.
And just wondering what I should do because like she's one of my best friends now.
Wait. Did you? Well, I don't think you fully explained what's going on. What's going on?
Okay, so the girl that I'm friends with right now, that I've been friends with since high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I like her. At the beginning, I didn't, so I thought of her as a friend, treated her as a friend, but now I started getting feelings for her.
But she has a boyfriend.
But she got a boyfriend.
Yeah, gotta back out of that, pimp. If you don't want to be a homewrecker, there's no other way. Just
because like also I hung out with her like a week ago.
Yeah.
It's like we're just having a conversation. She's like, I was like, what do you look in person? She literally described me, and then her boyfriend like only said like half of it. I was like, oh.
Yeah. So she's too stupid. You're smart. So I'm gonna tell you what Mr. Brown told me, which I say every goddamn stream. But when you're in a relationship, it's not like you're not going to be attracted to other people. The way you get out of those situations is you walk away. And if she's not going to walk away, you're going to have to walk away if you don't want to break any hearts. And by doing that, I'm not saying completely drop her, but like take a pretty long break, like a month-long break, and be like, I'm just busy. I can't really talk right now. And let the feelings fade a little bit and let the tension die down. Let the levels fall, because right now we're at a peak. You're calling a priest on the internet about it. Clearly things are moving. You just got to level it out. Give some space to the situation if you don't want things to happen. If you do want things to happen, you want to be a little whore, whatever. I don't it's your mistakes, not mine. But in that sense, if you want to be smart about this, walk away for a little bit. It's going to help you and her a lot.
Okay, thank you, Father.
No problem, bud. Have a good one.
You too.
I'm killing it today. I really am. I'm pissing through these calls. Do some anime type stuff and make it a drama romance. Your Father's my favorite song from MCR is Na 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 and I'm Not Okay. I don't like I'm Not Okay. I don't like that song. How exactly do I know my call is getting accepted? Like, what should I hear? You'll hear what you normally hear, and then you'll hear my voice. This is what I've been told.
Call from
Gabe.
Gabe, did you just call?
I did, but I have a different completely story that I really need advice on.
Bro, I have a rule. We gotta get new people in here. It's unfair to do 2 people in the same day. You could try again on Wednesday, but we can't do 2 in the same day.
Alright, I'll see you then.
Alright, sorry, bud. We have rules here. We gotta be friendly. We gotta give everyone a chance. To the person who's trying to call, that was for you. Absolutely love you, Father Tug. I don't remember what I said. Call from
Drake.
Drake, how you doing, bud?
Oh, I'm doing good now
Why now?
because I've called like all day.
All right. Well, welcome in. What can I do for you?
Okay, so there's this girl, but she's my sister's best friend.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why does this keep happening today?
I don't know, but she's like a nice person, and I think she's being a little flirty, and I try and be a little flirty back, and like it goes pretty well, I think, but like I never have a chance to be alone with her.
Because she's your sister's best friend, yeah.
Yeah, and well, I tried to ask her out one time, and it didn't go well because my sister flipped out, and I played it off as it was a joke, even though it wasn't.
Right.
Yeah.
and I just don't know what to do.
Dude, it's not. We both know it's not worth it. You're thinking with your weenie.
Eh.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, dude, that's your sister's best friend, and you're gonna ruin a friendship for a 4-month stint with a girl. It's good to have a better relationship with your siblings. And how old are you?
I'm 14.
Bro, things are gonna start moving for you soon. You're just entering the high school world. Girls are gonna come up. This should be a non-issue for you. Think of your sister, even though I know you hate her. We all hate our siblings, but we love them. Think of your sister.
Yeah.
Think about the rift you're gonna build between her and this fucking girl. Be smart about this. It's not worth it. I'm telling you.
Thank you, Father.
No problem, son. Bless your heart.
Thank you. Bye.
I wonder how many people take my advice. I give it. I wonder how many people take my advice.
Call from.
Elijah.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
What's your name?
Elijah.
Elijah, what can I do for you, bud?
Okay, so I've got myself in quite a predicament.
Okay.
Okay, so there's this girl, right?
Right.
And, like, I've known her for half a year.
Okay.
And I'm in middle school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should I make my move on her, or, like, should I not do anything?
How old are you?
I'm 13.
Bro, I mean, you can try. It's not going to work out, though. I'm not saying she might say yes or no, but, like, at your age, relationships are stupid. It's a kiss on the cheek.
But, like, you only live once, man.
I know, I get that, but you're going to live a lot longer. And for the time that you have, just focus on yourself. Like, having a girlfriend right now is just turning to your boys and saying, I have a girlfriend, and they all put their hands over their mouth like Victorian-era mistresses and going, oh! That's what having a girlfriend is right now. It's stupid, and it's wasted time, and you're probably going to get hurt. Like, wait until you're 15 even. That's still young, but, like, that's when you should start, because that's when relationships matter. At this point, it's just stupid bullshit. You're going to get a text, and it's going to make you cry, and it's going to be dumb. It's not worth it. I'm telling you. Just wait. Even a year, just wait. Like, it's not worth it right now. You're too young.
Completely. Okay, yeah.
It's not like, I'm sure you could do it too. You seem like a sweetheart. You seem like a smooth talker. You just not worth it right now. It's stupid. Have that mentality.
Gotcha.
All right. Bless your heart, son.
Thank you.
Smexy Tater Tot, how you doing, big girl? Oh, someone bought a sub for someone else a while ago? 28 minutes ago. Sorry. Lost Hunter bought a sub to Big Kimmer. That's nice of you.
Call from.
Hello.
To accept, press 1. To
What's your name?
Elliot.
Elliot, what can you do for you, bud?
All right. So, a little bit of a situation,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, I work at a Boy Scout summer camp, right?
A what summer camp?
A Boy Scout summer camp.
Oh, okay.
There's one person there that I work with. I've been talking to her for a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's a lifeguard, okay?
Nice.
And we were talking about, like, going swimming in the lake at the camp sometime. I haven't told her that I can't swim. So I don't know, because I can't swim to save my life.
Oh, that's awesome. That's like, that's fantastic. That is like American Pie level whoopsie daisy. Like, that's, so what, she was like, we should go swimming sometime. You're like, yeah, sure. In the back of your mind, you're freaking out because you can't swim.
Yeah, I can't swim, like, at all.
So is this happening this summer?
Yeah. Right now I'm at home because I was on my 1-week vacation with my family, and
Right.
My dad got COVID, so we had to leave.
Ah, got
And
it.
then my brother got COVID, so I'm still home. But I'm going back tomorrow, and then she's coming back from Mexico in a day or two.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is adorable, and she's a lifeguard. Like, you saying you can't swim is not going to be, she's not going to be like, oh. Like, it's going to be like like, you can't swim, you dummy. Like, and then maybe she could teach you. Like, it's just, there's just being honest in the situation is going to be so positive for you. It's not embarrassing not
But,
knowing
like,
how to swim.
The other thing is I have asthma, so I can't swim very far either.
Just splash around. Fuck it. It's a lake. It's gradual. It's not like you're jumping into the deep end. Just fucking stand up in the water. It's about spending time with her. It's not about doing the backstroke. Like, just just tell her you can't swim. Like I just really tell her like I really wanted to hang out with you. I was just an idiot and I didn't want to tell you I couldn't swim, but I can't swim. And we could just, splash around a little bit, and you could teach me a couple things. It'll be fun. But, I was just being an idiot, and I just wanted to spend time with you, and I didn't know how to tell you can't swim. Like, look at the chat right now. Like, the girls specifically, Smexy Tater Tot, Gwen, all these people are saying, like, dude, it's adorable. It's adorable the situation you're in, and it's better that you don't know how to swim, because that's fucking a story to be told. Just go for it.
All right. Thank you, Father Tug.
No problem, bud. Have a good one.
You have a good rest of your stream.
You too. I don't know how to use the U2 phrase. God damn it, he's not streaming. Pull a Sandlot. Yes, be squints. I didn't like that movie. I didn't play baseball as a kid. I took the pictures, though. My little league. Thing over the knee. Look cute as shit.
Call from
Kirby.
Kirby? Cabby. It's Father Tug.
Yeah. What'd you say?
It's Father Tug. How are you?
Oh, hi. Jesus Christ. I didn't expect you to answer.
Where are you from?
Sweden.
Sweden. That's okay. I'm Swedish. All right. What can I do for you?
Oh, so basically, I'm a bit of a jealous person.
Okay.
And me and my fiance have been dating for almost 3 years now. And he recently brought up to me that it is a bit of a problem because he feels like he can't hang out with friends and stuff because I always feel like shit when he does so. And I don't know how to deal with all of this.
Sorry, I was just taking a sip. But this is something, it's a deep within you thing. So first of all, I want to reiterate, I'm not a licensed therapist, and this is something that you should definitely talk to a therapist about because this is more about yourself than the relationship. It's not you and him. It's not you two against each other. It's you and him against the problem. And the problem is you have some, it's half self-esteem, half trust issues. It's just like a lot of bullshit going on in your head. And a real licensed therapist, you don't even have to go to couples therapy. Just talking some shit out. It's not the fact that you're a jealous person. There's a root to that cause. It might have been something that happened to you in a prior relationship. Might be something childhood-based. But talking this out with a real licensed person, that's going to help you a shit ton. I've seen it happen before. And, it's uncontrollable to you, right? Just feeling the way you feel every time he goes out, and you're just nervous, and you're anxious, and you feel like shit. That's something that can be not solved, but aided through talking to someone who actually knows and can pry into your brain and find out exactly what's misfiring.
Yeah, I've gone to therapy for 2 years now, and I've brought up this issue several times, but it's just not like in Sweden. The mental health care system is pretty shit.
Really? I assumed everything in those. Is Sweden Nordic?
Yeah.
I assume everything over there is all roses and daisies and free healthcare and everyone's smart and everyone's happy. It's you always hear those stats that Sweden is the happiest place on earth and shit like that. But in the sense of getting real mental health, there's a lot of things on American healthcare, in terms of going online and getting a therapist over Zoom. If you need an American to tell you what's going on, they will gladly do it. And it's not that expensive, especially the Zoom calls. If you need someone to do that, there's BetterHelp, which is a good one. There's Cerebral is a good one for mental health over the phone. Those are the things that can help you out if you're really looking for that.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah, thank you, Father.
No problem. Bless your heart.
Bless
Sorry, I didn't mean to hang up on you. Sorry, I thought you were done talking. I should probably get sponsored by an online therapist company. Are you shitting me? There's nothing more on the nose than that. And then when I can't answer someone's question, I can just be like, well, and I'll do an ad break. Smexy Tater Tot, you give money to Gwen. How sweet of you. Oh, George! Or Jorge, sorry. Thank you for the sub.
Call from
C.
What's your name? You're on the show.
Oh. Hello.
Hello. Can you turn down the stream in the background?
Yes. Oh, yeah, I will. See, I'm about to go to a different room.
What's your name?
Camcy.
Camcy. What can I do for you, bud?
Remember that kid? Remember the 14-year-old that goes to an all-boys school. Yeah, that was me.
All right.
And I did take your advice.
Which was?
Of just approaching girls.
Oh, yeah, just going for it. Right, yeah.
Yeah, and I learned something from that.
Yeah?
How do I say this?
You're bad at it?
Sort of, yes. And the way I went about it was really dumb. I barely even got a name, and of course I got rejected when I did ask for a number. And I realized that I did even at least get a little bit of time to know the person, so I did realize I should.
Well, yeah, but this is what I was expecting from you. This is how you get good at doing something. And it sucks that this is a talent that you build with other people. Nothing worse than that. Like public speaking. That's something you have to practice and fuck up in front of a lot of people. And this is the same thing, but you're putting yourself on the line. So you're going out there, you're shooting your shot, you're horrible at it, you're fumbling and missing so hard, but then, you, like you said, you even tell me what you did wrong. You didn't get her name. You didn't give a moment to let her talk about herself. And now you know that going into the next one. It's just you slowly build up this skill set. You don't feel bad about missing it. You're a young kid and you're trying your best.
Yeah. And also I have a shot of redoing it since my apartments I live in has a pool, and that's where we met. And then anytime she does show up, and anytime I show up, maybe we can redo it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was going well, right?
Huh?
What do you mean you do it?
Talk. Like, actually talk this time.
Okay, good. Yeah, there you go. You're building a relationship. That's a good step.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep up at it, bro. You're doing fine. You're just going to make some mistakes along the way, and that's how it's going to be.
Yep.
All right, my son. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, Father.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I'm exhausted. Wish I can call, but I can't because my country won't allow it. Boo! I just got a call from Norway and Sweden.
Call from
Ryan.
Ryan, how we doing, pimp?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. What can I do for you?
All right. So I've been in 2 relationships in the past, and I'm kind of like, this summer is like the first summer I've had since I was in elementary school, where like I wasn't talking to a girl and I like was kind of just, focusing on myself.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's been going well for me. Like I've been a lot happier, and I've like been happy with the person I am.
Mm-hmm.
Start like getting back into it, but like it's kind of, one, it's kind of scary, and 2, I just feel like it's not really worth it because I feel like everything's just gonna end after like 3.
I just talked to my therapist about this, so I'm glad you're asking me this question. I didn't date anyone since senior year of college until now. I didn't believe in it because I was thinking to myself the same thing. I don't want to get married, and we're gonna break up. Those are the 2 options: break up or get married. And my therapist laughed at me, and I don't want to laugh at you because I hurt my feelings when she did that to me. But she was like, "What's wrong with you? Like, why can't you just live in the moment? The whole point of a relationship is not about what's going to happen. It's about what is happening. Like, if you're in a relationship and you're happy and you're sharing an experience with another human being, yeah, it might end in tragedy, but everything does. No one makes it out of life alive. It's one of those things where, it's all about the going up on the roller coaster and not thinking about how you're going to puke when you get off it. It's just have the fun. It's worth it. Plus, in your situation, especially when you get older, it's so fun talking to single guys and talking to guys who are in relationships because the grass is always greener on the other side. Because the guys who are single, they're laying in bed at 2 a.m. looking at that empty pillow next to them and be like, fuck, man. Like, it's so cold. I miss having a girl in this bed. And then the guys who are in relationships are like, I just want a fucking week away. Like, I'm so sick of being smothered all the time. But then once you get a single guy, a girlfriend, he's thinking about how fun it was when he was single. And a guy who has a girlfriend and she leaves for a week on vacation, he's wishing she was back within 3 days. Like, it's always what you want that you don't have. You put Paid Paradise put a parking lot. That's not the song I was trying to sing. Regardless, like, don't worry about what might happen at the end of this. Worry about what you want in the meantime. And in the meantime, it sounds like you would love to have someone in your life, and I think that's a good idea.
All right. One more thing.
Yep.
Like, how do you think I should manage to get back into it? Because I've kind of just like been like talking to absolutely zero girls like the entire summer, and I'm kind of just like disconnected now.
Hey, you and me both, brother. What year are you?
Like, how old am I?
Yeah.
I'm 15.
15? Okay. Well, dude, first of all, I mean, like, wait till the summer's over, of course. Get back to the like, it's going to be a lot easier once you're, like, near people. But, you know, you're going to lose some social skills. You just got to rebuild them, get it back up. I mean, you focus on yourself, which is going to give you a benefit when you get back into it. Gives you a little bit more confident. You're not going to be afraid to talk to girls. But especially at your age, the advice I always give is, like, I hate to sound like a PBS Kids special, but be yourself, because the problem with high school is any amount of individuality or uniqueness is immediately stomped out like a weed in a flower bed. Like, people are going to make fun of you, but literally be yourself, and you will attract someone that's going to be fucking awesome for you. Because if you pretend to be someone else... Go ahead.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. Like, I feel like when I try to just be myself 100% of the time, because I don't want to, like, attract someone that's not like me just because I was putting up a phase to be something I'm not.
Right.
And I feel like I never attract anybody.
Yeah, that's the hard part, bro. But, like, it's a huge... You know that Andrew Tate dude on YouTube? Or have you seen him?
Yeah.
And he's always like, you got to get the cars. You got to get the money. When you get the money, you get the women. You get to treat them like shit. You get to spit on women, and they don't give a fuck because you got the money. Like, that's... You can live that life. You can pretend to be someone you're not and get a really pretty girl and, like, someone who don't really give a shit about. But, like, it's better to just not date somebody. It's better to not get the attention of somebody who doesn't like you for you being yourself than it is to just wait around. Oh, wait, I got confused what I was saying. It's better to wait around for someone who's worth it. Don't have a girlfriend. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? What, someone's going to make fun of you for not having a girlfriend? Well, sorry, they're dating someone who fucking sucks, so that's fun. Just wait, dude. Don't worry about what people think, and don't worry about, like, what's going to happen afterwards. I mean, your last two, you said you had 2 relationships before this, right?
Yes.
And how did those go?
One of them, I ended it because I felt like she was only in a relationship to try to get attention, and it was kind of like...
There you go.
I felt like after, like, a few months, she was kind of just, like, stopped putting effort in.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one ended because it was just constant arguing, and it was putting me under way too much stress.
There you go, my guy. You know what's going to happen when you be yourself and get a girl? They're not going to give a
What?
shit. You're just going to be vibing the whole time. Of course, arguments are going to come up because you're human beings, but a good relationship is worth waiting for. So keep that in mind.
All right. I really appreciate it.
No problem, Doc. Go get it, all right? Bless your heart.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. What color is your Bugatti? I hate that Tate, dude. I be myself and I don't attract anyone. LMAOOL. It'll happen. Plus, with the internet, fucking... Cast out your stones. It takes time sometimes, but I'm super weird and people are still into it. Look at fucking me.
Call from
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, how we doing, son?
Hey.
What's poppin'?
So I'm fresh out of a relationship, right?
Right.
Not doing too well. Like, it happened 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're trying to work on ourselves, you know?
Yeah.
So I've been friends with her for like 3 years, and we tried something at the beginning. Didn't really work. We were young at the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we get back in touch late, like, was it 5 months ago? Start talking, start dating, and she lives like maybe an hour away, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she started like slowly stopped texting me and shit, and then what was it? And I said like, oh, you feel like you're distancing me or you from me and all that. And she's like, well, yeah. And then she broke up because of the distance. And then I'm just like, damn, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, if I should, like, talk to her more, like, go back or just.
No. How old are you?
All right. I'm 19.
Yeah, okay, bro. Keep your eyes open. She is in one of those cases where a lot of people at your age is in the case where they don't know what their emotions mean, and they're just guessing. And you get better at that as you get older. But right now, she's figuring some shit out, obviously. And you being a part of that is just going to hurt you a lot more. Are you going to college, or are you just floating around the hometown right now?
No, I'm working construction right now.
Okay, yeah, attaboy. First of all, construction, make that money. That money's good.
I am.
And stack it, then have fun. And have fun by going out, meeting new people, getting new friend groups. Focus on yourself in the moment, because like I said, like even the way you explained it, you don't seem like you know exactly what's going on, and I have no fucking clue what's going on with her right now. But that's because she doesn't have any idea what's going on, okay? And you don't want to be a part of that right now. You don't.
Okay.
She'll come to you if she gets her shit figured out. But in the meantime, ball out, have fun. Don't worry about it. Be single.
There's just one other thing, just because I'm scared, because when her parents are separated. One lives close to me and one lives far, and she lives with the far parent, right?
Right.
I'm going to feel like I'm going to get over it, or almost get over it, and then, because I have some of her shit and she has some of mine, and she's like, oh, I want some of it back. So she's like, when she comes back down to her dad's, she wants it. So I'm just thinking, like.
Drop it off, pimp.
Just drop it off?
Put it in a milk crate, send it off, because you don't want to reinfect yourself. You don't want to get back into that. And like I talk about this all the time. Like even when you break up with a girl, you haven't thought about her for 4 years, and you have a dream about her for some fucking weird reason, and then all of a sudden you're back in that tizzy. Like it's something that's gonna be constant. It's like herpes. You have it forever, but it's manageable. You just gotta, take the right creams, do the right thing. You might have an outburst every now and again, but keep it in your pants for the meantime, and just move on. It's something that heartbreak never goes away. It just stops hurting so much.
All right.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I think I got everything I need then.
I also don't have herpes. I want to make that clear. It's just a good analogy. All right?
So I didn't think you did have any.
Well, someone in the chat might, and I want to let them know. My penis is clean. Bless your heart, my son.
All right, you too, Father.
Have a good one. All right, we got time for uno más call. Uno más. One more. I speak in English. I wish I could call you Father, but damn, I'm from Poland, and I ain't paying some crazy amount of money for calling someone outside the border. Not going to blame you for that. It's really not that worth it.
Call from John.
Hey, John. How you doing?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I was not expecting that at all. Anyway, I need a bit of advice, okay?
Sure.
So there's this guy that I like, and I've known him.
Okay. Ooh. Sorry, my thing just glitched out for a second. Oh, did the stream die? God damn it.
Yeah, it's not loading on my screen.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I've been, sitting here calling for, an hour.
And now you get in and it's not going to work. All right, 1 second.
Exactly.